Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. It's another Monday, and in Southeast, some persons have even termed that Mondays Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's Day. Others call it Ghost Monday. Others call it Sit at Home Monday. But as we speak, the Ohanese Ndibo have decided to speak up and to talk to the people of the Southeast over the sit at home, over what is happening, over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's Day and the Ghost Monday. Before we go to the news proper, I would like you to subscribe to our channel if you have not done so already by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You see bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Where the President General of Ohanese Ndibo, Ambassador Professor George Obiozo, has urged residents of the Southeast region to go about their normal businesses every Monday of the week because the era of Monday sit at home is gone. Obi also encouraged all the schools in the southern part of Nigeria, or rather the southeastern part of Nigeria, to commence their usual academic activities without any fear of molestation. Speaking, he said, the transporters and traders that come to the southeast of Nigeria from all parts of the country and the Cameroons are also advised to feel free to come and transact their businesses. This is because the leadership of the Indigenous People of Biafra (IPOB) has cancelled the Monday sit-at-home order they had earlier issued. The President General, who spoke through its National Publicity Secretary, Chidozie Alex Ogbonnaya, lauded the understanding and maturity exhibited by the Indigenous People of Biafra (IPOB) during the Anambra State governorship election and the cancellation of the Monday sit-at-home. He said, they have indeed scored two major points. First, the Igbo detractors and doomsayers were disappointed that the election was a resounding success. The second is that the IPOB, that's Indigenous People of Biafra, can't listen to the appeal of the elders. It is very heartwarming that the Ohanese Ndibo worldwide, the traditional rulers, the archbishops, the governors, the eminent persons, women groups, political class, the academia, and so on and so forth in Igbo land are united in the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's project. This has proved to the critics that the Igbo unity is incontrovertible, and that they can also be mobilized within a very short time. That's good. There is no gainsaying the diverse views and persuasions among the Igbos, but the majority in the Igbo republicanism is the rare capacity to unite for common interest anytime the need arises. Ohanese Ndibo, therefore, and also thereby called on all the market associations, the road transport unions, labor leaders, and all the interest groups to sensitize their members towards full economic activities in all parts of Igbo land on Mondays. As the Christmas season approaches, it is expected that the volume of business transactions will be on the increase. It is to the advantage of the Igbo land that financial inflow into the southeast within the period is not encumbered by any means. While the huge losses incurred in the last month because of the sit-at-home is highly regrettable, effort must be made to ensure that further losses are averted, he said. This one here, we're going to take a quick commentary because Nigerians have started talking. A lot of them are actually coming against what Obiozo said. That's Ohanese Ndibo, while some seem to be in support. This one here saying, no, they must continue to sit at home so as to send a strong message to Buhari. This one here is saying, Araria market did not open today in Abao. Tell IPOB to direct their UGM to come and enforce the call off. Oh, this is serious. This one here is saying, but for crying out loud, IPOB have said it severally. That they are, in fact, I even said anybody caught enforcing should be arrested. Why people still calling out IPOB over this matter? They've cancelled it a long time ago. I think there are some persons who are actually, enforcing this. Some of them call it autopilot, but I don't know. But for IPOB, they've actually long ago they've actually cancelled it, of which the Ohanese and Ndibo had applauded them severally. The politicians, the political elites, Ndibo political elites, even applauded them, especially during the Anambra elections. This one here is saying, this is a dead trap. Oh. Anyone that loves himself should not mind him. Oh. the southeast has lost total control of that region. All these things they are trying to do, talking to PMB to release Nnamdi Kanu, begging for peaceful election in Anambra, telling the residents in the region to go about their normal businesses. They are just trying to revive their importance in the region, but in reality they don't have a say. IPOB are the one ruling there. Before they could have an election in Anambra, they had to beg IPOB. The people you tag outlaw are now the one deciding what happens, not even the Ohanese who rules. Do you know how long this has been happening? Monday sit at home people are people they are already used to it. Okay, people there are always already used to it. Students are used to it. When the leaders fail, loss loses its value. The abnormal becomes normal. Unfortunately, though, this has become unfortunately the regular norm. Let's just for IPOB, they have actually cancelled it, but there's still some persons who are on autopilot who have decided that they will still enforce it. This one here is saying IPOB has announced severally that they have called off the Monday sit-at-home exercise. The problem is that jobless youths have hijacked the cause to unleash mayhem on the people who go about their businesses on the said day. The IPB has lost control of the struggle as we have seen many groups springing up in recent times. I don't think they have lost the control of struggle, just that there are so many groups that have actually emerged. There's another new one that just came out even this morning. They did a video saying they will, in fact, they said a lot of very nasty words, and unfortunately, we still have some that is mother Biafra, mother God. There are many, in fact, you can't count them. So sometimes the activity of one should not be rubbed up on IPOB, because these guys severally has said these guys severally have said they should cancel it. They've seen the hardship, and this is we're about to end. We're actually entering new tide where maximum sales will be coming from that place. All this area market, Opiweka, Newi region, and all those places. A lot of those goods will be coming in there. Some persons to buy some of the goods and take it down to the southwest and the rest, and most of them get those things in wholesale price. So more often, unfortunately, it's going to be these guys, the Ndibos, business traders that will actually, feed the broad. And this season is always in bulk. So, saying sit at home Mondays, well, some persons are insisting that the only way they can, the only way Mazen will be released is when the governors or the political class of the Ndibos realize that, sit at home is not ending anytime soon. Then that way they can go ahead. If they need to plead, if they need to beg, if they need to release, so that way they are sure that Mazen Namdekano will truly be released. But looking at the effort being made by the elders of the land, I'm talking about the southeastern elders of the land, you will realize, or you will agree with me, that they're actually not folding their arms like Mbazulike Amechi elder statement, sir. He had actually gone, and with his old age, to ask that Mazen Namdekano be released to him. You now see that they're actually not folding their fingers, they're not folding their hands, watching things happen just like that. They're working towards something. Let's go wrap it up. Do you agree with Ohaneze Ndibo saying that people should come out despite the enforcers?